This video is brought to you in part by Zeal Sound and viewers like you. Thank you.
Yo, Speedy, clip this one.
Saying certain things and asking me certain questions, and I think that people continue to want to pinpoint one reason. And I get it, because it seemed like, you looking like you at the top, or you making money and this and that, and you done made this, and we heard what Max out, this and that, rumors, and like, so when you see somebody in that spot, when you see somebody looking like they at the top, when you see that they look like it's on cruise control and everything's going good, and then, you know what I'm saying, Barry Sanders or whoever, just like, yo, you know what, or Jordan, I'm gonna go over here play baseball. They be like, oh, that's some gambling shit. Or maybe his father, you know what I'm saying? Like, I get it. I truly get it. For me, it really is a collective. It really is a collective. Do I feel like the culture is something that is tough for me to enjoy doing? That's part of it. Do I have 10 years worth of weighing on me? Yeah. Do I have forecastability that I don't like? Yeah. Do I have personal situations where I'm like, I want to spend my energy? Me and Holly get on the phone every day, and anytime we agitated, it's never about our personal lives. It's always about battle rap.
Yeah.
Holla, how many times we say that? Walk around the crib screaming or whatever. Anybody else in the crib, if they hear me in the basement screaming through the floors, and I'll come upstairs, battle rap, ain't it? Yup. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm in a lawsuit right now. Like, I'm still in a lawsuit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot. It's just a lot. And 10 years, I've seen a lot and I did a lot. And it's just, sometimes you get to a point where it's just like, you also got to look at your legacy. Like, do you want to just hang around for another 10 years of things that you're not as happy with as you used to? Like, it's an honor to go out the way that you want to go out. Because a lot of people get retired instead of retire.
Yeah, I was about to say that. Was that more so like, because y'all had a crazy run, and then like it was like, all right, I'm out of this. I think that's the best thing to do before you be done wore yourself down and got no choice but to do that.
Exactly. I seen a lot of battler retirements, even if the ones that were like short lived and they came back or not. I feel like almost every battle rapper that I've seen retire, it was because they were saying like the game wasn't for them, the leagues wasn't with them, the fans wasn't with them, they wasn't getting the matchups or the money that they wanted. They do it because they're not happy about where their career is at. I look at what RBE was doing, and I'm extremely happy of the last run that I wanted to put together, that last lap that I wanted to take. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's not like, oh, you got retired or something bad happened. It's like, oh no, they saying you this. And that's why I think I get all the questions.
Really mad though, because going on a crazy run and you just felt like
he gonna use Spaces to do this right now. You gonna do this right now. Yo, use a funny style. Use a funny style, son. Use a funny style.
Shout out to the Narrative for posting that fire battle rap Spaces, you know what I'm saying? Had Hitman Holla, ARP in there, you know what I'm saying? About 30 minutes long if you want to go watch the entire Spaces, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Narrative again for the latest and greatest battle rap Spaces, you know what I'm saying? But this conversation was compelling to me because this is actually the type of conversation I always have, specifically about RBE. You know what I'm saying? Before ARP retired, I've been speaking on this, you know what I'm saying? And it's kind of crazy because I thought ARP retired before he retired, you know what I'm saying? Like, once he started doing the Sorry It's True podcast, I didn't really expect too much more out of RBE, you know what I'm saying? But it's so funny because, again, I've been saying this stuff for so long. I mean, like, the fact that ARP and Hitman want to have this conversation now, it's like, what do you mean you wasn't satisfied, or you don't enjoy things as much as you was before, or you talking about you was doing this for 10 years, and I mean, like, what did RBE get out of doing this for the past 10 years? Just a few classics with URL battlers. I think everything that RBE did only helped build URL to a bigger plateau. Like, think about it. If the gap between number one and number two is so large that the number one spot can have 8, 9, 10 mistakes in a row, and the number 2 spot could have a 3-year run and still be number 2. That's crazy, because that's pretty much what happened. ARP basically held it down the whole COVID. Like, as far as 2019, he got it. Like, you know what I'm saying, I'll give it to you. 2019, 2020, 2021, you got it. You know what I'm saying, 2022 came back around. URL, that was Easy and Chess, right? That's when they kicked it off with Easy and Chess. You know what I'm saying? So it's like ARP had 3 full years of, you know what I'm saying, really anything that they could have done with battle rap. But that's just not what they was doing. They wasn't trying to make the right things work with battle rap, you know what I'm saying? They was trying to do whatever and see what was going to stick, you know what I'm saying? Book Mook, book this person, book 40 Cal, you know what I'm saying? Book Cassidy a few times. It's like, what did this do for RBE though? You know what I'm saying? I kept questioning it. You doing all this for number 2 spot. You getting sued for being number 2. It's crazy. And mind you, that lawsuit was when ARP said he's still in that lawsuit. But no, the whole reason why we even having this conversation is because Swamp asked ARP, yo, when you decide to hang up your jersey and retire or whatever, you know what I'm saying, like, what was going through your head. And it seemed like ARP just doesn't really know how to answer the question, because it's a magnitude of things, just, but at the same time, I don't think he want to really tell it how it is. You know what I'm saying? Because if we being honest, it was just a waste. It was a bad investment. ARP keeps saying it's a hobby or whatever, but it's like ARP didn't get what he expected out of this. You know what I'm saying? As much as he did put in, he didn't put in enough. And he realized that you might as well just take the 10-year loss. You know what I'm saying? It's better to lose 10 years than 20 years. You know what I'm saying? Imagine what ARP could have been doing in his personal life for the past 10 years instead of losing money on battle rap. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because when I be saying stuff like, oh, they be losing money, they be in the red, or they ain't make no money, or, ain't no money in that, it's because of certain events where people is losing 3-4 digits or just barely breaking even. You know what I'm saying? So if it's like you put all this bread out, you know what I'm saying, and then it's like, when you think about it, if you breaking even, knowing that these battlers is paying, that you paying these battlers X amount of money, that's kind of wicked to me, because it's like, even if only half the card got paid, and even if they lying about the numbers that they getting, and you cut that in half, that's still a lot of money. You being able to make that off of pay-per-views, ticket sales, I think you needed more. Why wasn't y'all selling merch at these events? You know what I'm saying? Y'all was just letting battlers do whatever they do, but y'all wasn't really setting it up. You know what I'm saying? Like, if y'all had the bar, you know what I'm saying, which I'm almost positive y'all had a bar in a lot of these events, it was selling liquor, right? But that wasn't going towards, you know what I'm saying, that was going towards the venue. So maybe the venue was making more money off of just selling liquor than people battling. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, when it comes to making money, you have to be smart enough to know how to make money. And if you don't know how to make money, all you have is either what you knew before or whatever somebody teaching you. And then it's like, clearly, if you don't know about opportunity, at the very minimum, just creating an opportunity to make money. You set up an event, you got all these people here, you got people buying tickets. When you go to a baseball game, right, you know what you gotta spend. Parking, getting in, you know what I'm saying, buying your ticket beforehand, concessions and all that, you know what I'm saying? People playing their money out, you know what I'm saying? But if you say, all right, get your tickets on Eventbrite, or cut the pay-per-view over here, you know what I'm saying, $20, you're limiting yourself to $20, $40, because that's all you have to spend money on, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I ain't gonna lie, when it comes to certain, I call these excuses, because excuses are like valid reasons that we just not accepting. I feel like a lot of these are excuses because although they are valid reasons for either retiring or the company not performing as well as it should, that's an excuse to me, because you want to, not only you, but a lot of these league owners and these battlers pretend like it is what it is. You can't blame a fan for saying, "Oh, you getting all this money. This how it look." One, this how you making it seem. If you making it seem like you getting a couple dollars, they gonna look at it like you getting a couple dollars. I'm gonna judge you like you getting a couple dollars, cause I ain't gonna count your pockets. But if you telling me you got all this money, I'm gonna treat you like it. You know what I'm saying? But then when you start complaining and this, that, and the third, money not coming back, and I mean you in the red, you lost money on the event, and then you complaining about it, it's like, you know what I'm saying? How much money you really got then? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, let's say we in the trenches right now, bro. If you own 3-4 houses on this block, that's probably like $500,000. Just being for real. 3-4 houses, like $500,000. Houses ain't that expensive. You know what I'm saying? Even with all the gentrification going on. Nah. So, if you come to tell me, oh yeah, man, I'm a landlord, and you show me 3 houses on this block, unless somebody got some vouchers or something, you either overcharging and you're a slumlord, or you really ain't getting that much money. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, bro, I know, for one, you're going to get more money off of somebody's rent than, mortgage, because your mortgage might only be $600-700. I'm saying, so you putting out $2,100 a month, but you get 6 bands a month. You know what I'm saying? So that's $4,000 a month just off of the houses. You know what I'm saying? So when people say, oh yeah, man, you got real estate and all that, you might only be making $4,000 a month in profits. You know what I'm saying? That's a good amount of money. You know what I'm saying? You could be working an entire job and get that $4,000 a month. But when you talking about being a business owner, when you talking about expenses, then at that, a lot of this stuff is out of pocket. ARP don't got no connections, no networking. And the proof is in the pudding. That's the main reason why I'm saying all this, because the proof is in the pudding. And then you had ARP himself tell you. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, all of these are reasons to stop. All of these are reasons to not do battle rap. You know what I'm saying? ARP told you himself, man, if this was worth it, he'd be doing it every day. It's crazy how ARP be repeating the stuff that I say. How you trying to speak for yourself using my words? Almost verbatim too. And I know because he been watching the show since the first episode. First episode of Battle Rap BS he was watching. I used to get 18 views. ARP used to be one of them. And he probably still is. But anyways, I was just that on that. You know what I'm saying? How y'all feel about the retirements? You know what I'm saying? How you feel about the excuses and the BS that ARP really trying to put out? You know what I'm saying? You buying it? You know what I'm saying? You rocking with it? Or are you denying it? You reviewing it? You know what I'm saying? I'm going to catch y'all on the flip though. That's going to be that on that. Appreciate y'all for tapping in today's episode of Battle Rap BS. Speedy out.